The Atlanta Journal-Constitution viewed surveillance footage of Harris in his office parking lot on the very day little Cooper roasted to death in that parking lot. The paper claims the video does not match the police accounts of Harris's actions that day. His brother goes further, calling the detective's testimony at the probable cause hearing character assassination and a rush to judgment. He says that he's angry with police and he's angry with the prosecutor. So did police exaggerate their case against Ross Harris? And if so, why? Straight out to our Lion's Den debate panel, Wendy Walsh, psychologist. They laid out a lot of facts, but they also pointed to a lack of emotion, a lack of tears after his son was dead. I mean, really, they really told a whole story, beginning, middle, and end with an arc.
Yeah, they did, Jane. And I want to tell you a little bit about, first of all, the way people mourn, the way people deal with shock. Sometimes there are no tears. Sometimes they are quiet. Sometimes it comes later. Secondly, we want to talk a little bit about male psychology. You know, men are really good at compartmentalizing. In other words, that baby could have been in the back of his car dying, and his brain is totally somewhere else in another compartment. That's very male and actually kind of normal. I hate to say it. Women are more the multitaskers in how their brains work.
Well, actually, I was thinking, Carolina Bermudez, TV and radio personality, that this new evidence that has just come forward, provided by the brother, who, by the way, is a police officer in Alabama, shows that this man may have been at war with himself, if not consciously, subconsciously. Nobody seemed to dispute the idea that he's sexting 6 women, approximately, in his office, sending photos of his erect private parts to these women, getting photos of breasts in return, while his 22-month-old son is in the hot car, dying a torturous death in a car seat too small for him that was strapped too tight. But if everything that the brother is saying is true, perhaps this man was having some sort of internal struggle. Good Ross, bad Ross. I don't know.
Well, the details that you just described, Jane, are too disturbing to ignore, and I think that we need to pay attention to those. But also, I think that many times family members are too horrified to admit that someone they know and love could be capable of doing something this evil. So, of course, his brother is going to come to his defense. And, hey, maybe they were going to go on a cruise, and maybe he told people that they were going to move to a different neighborhood because they wanted to have another child. There's a big difference between what people say and what people do.